are live. What's going on, everybody? So, sorry about taking a little bit longer to get started. For some reason, the software that I use, the website that I use, Restream, that is supposed to kind of bring everything together, conglomerate everything into one thing. I don't know why I still have these on. Normally there's a chat function that brings all of the chats together. So it's like YouTube, Kick, and X chats all into the same place. That's not working, and I don't know why that is. So I was sitting here and I'm like, okay, nobody's talking in the chat. That's odd. That's not usual. But whatever, you know, like, you know, people will file in as they get here. And I was like, you know what? Let me go check the YouTube chat and see what's going on there. And sure enough, I checked the YouTube chat and it's working totally fine. So I don't know exactly why it's doing that. I have one chat on here right now. It's from Binary Recoil over on Kick. So shout out to my Kick peeps. But I'm going to close that down and I'm just going to use the YouTube chat. That's how we're going to communicate going forward. Because I don't know why it's not working. So with that being said, and like I already said, welcome in. Let's see here. Let me make sure this works. All right. In a Sea of Rabbits, according to the chat that I have up, In a Sea of Rabbits is the first one in the chat that earns you Thank you so much for being here in the Sea of Rabbits, first in chat. Iron Reaver Soul second says, bruh, why the thumbnail look more like Rippa with a fro than Mike? Because when you type in like characters with fros, even if I try to make it look more like me, it just usually spits out like a generic dude that looks kind of like just a generic black guy with a fro. So I'm like, you know what? We'll just stick with it. I don't care. It's Afro cast. As long as he has an Afro, that's all that matters. So, Lord Botha says, here extra early to get my chat right on time. That hurts. That cuts deep. It cuts deep. Okay. Fake laugh, hiding real pain. Midnight Light says, hail chat. What's going on? Saint Adam. With crying faces and then a smiley face. And this is hail chat and hail Mike. What's going on, Saint Adam? Giggity says more epicness. Yeah, I think so. Wonderland Ferguson says 6th. What's going on, man? Good to see you. The Milkman says Meek will never keep up with us. That's crazy, dude. I don't know why you guys want me to be behind on chat, but it's a thing now, apparently. Oh, now we got to put the sunglasses on. Because Charles Devane is in the chat. Charles Devane pops up, says, oh yeah. Hail Meek, the cream of the crop of late night streaming. Oh yeah. Also, Jeremy is a massive raging homosexual. Or ragging homosexual, if I read it that way as well. And Beardo is a retarded ass pussy who is also afraid of Savvy. Oh yeah, Madam Savvy is gonna lay the smackdown on Beardo in Pokemon. Oh yeah. Shout out Charles Devane, good to see you, man. Wintered Wonderland Ferguson says, I meant 7th, it's too late. Dengar Renegade says he's literally gonna kick our asses, bro. I'm not kicking anybody's asses. Although I'm pissed about the Lions losing. Frank the Tank says, why are the Meek police at my door? I have no idea. Giggity says, everyone lurk, no chats. That'll fuck with Mike's head. That's wild considering what happened over on Restream. Lost Braveson says, Mike is here for the grift miss. We pay him and he gets presents for himself. $20 just to enter the stream. That's not a thing. It literally costs you nothing to enter the stream. You guys are chatting right now. You don't have to pay anything. Donald McNamara says, hail to all. What's going on, Donald? Good to see you, man. Sissy says, hello everyone in Epic Meek. I'm really tired, so if I don't respond, I'm probably asleep. I totally understand. I'm also very tired, but I'm jumping in because I had nothing better to do. I'm just looking over at Lady Epic right now. Um, catch up to us, Mike. Hurry. That's crazy. And then a dog emoji. That's wild. V Real says, "Hail, what's going on, V Real?" Sane Adam says, "Men never do evil so completely and cheerfully as when they do it from YouTube." Pedro Pascal, but not. That's wild. RC says, "Hey, Lions suck today." Later, they didn't suck today. No, they didn't do great today, but they lost by what, 6 points or some shit? Like, they came back at the end, brought it back, but yeah, it sucks. And now everybody's gonna jump on the Dan Campbell's a hack wagon again. Now they go 12-1. They lose a fucking very competitive game. Didn't seem competitive in the beginning, but a game where they ended up coming back. Lost one of their running backs, lost 3 more people on defense, and then they're gonna be like, Dan Campbell's an idiot because he went for an onside kick that doesn't make any sense. He's a hack. He's gonna cost the Lions. It's like every time, man. But before that, they're like, Dan Campbell's the best coach in the NFL. Oh, he's amazing. He's incredible as a coach, blah, blah, blah. It's like, you know, can't make up their minds, I guess. Rabnat Scubla says, "Hail, what's going on, man?" Porcupine Applesauce says, "We have multiple people watching on one device. Do we have to pay protection for all of them?" Oh my God. No, you don't have to pay protection for all of them. Scapo says, "Hello, chat. What's going on, Scapo?" Giggity for 5. Hold on, let me get my fart. Says, just for appreciation, Mike. This doesn't count towards my stream debt. Thank you. What's up, Warwolf? Congratulations for joining. Congratulations. I meant thank you for joining, but congratulations as well for joining our pack of rabid dogs. I'm glad you're here. The Milkman says, "I got kind of heated last night talking about The Witcher mid 3. Yeah, I saw that. That's okay. We get heated in chat sometimes. It's all right. As long as we don't resort to like getting nasty or breaking YouTube terms of service or just being bad faith about shit. We get heated in comments. It's all good. It's, you know, if you had crossed the line or something, I would have let you know, like, yo, we gotta chill, but I don't mind debates and comments. Let me see here. Brimstone says, "Nice Epica mic stream." What's going on, Brimstone? Welcome in, man. On a Sunday and 2 days in a row, right? I'm trying to turn things around. I missed you guys. Gizatron says, "Hey, what's going on, Gizatron? Now, where's Chrysanth so I can simp?" She's around here somewhere. Disper says, "Stream Elements has an OBS extension that does combine chats for you. You can set up another time." Yeah, normally Restream does it all for me, but for some reason, the chats just weren't showing up there. Like, when I'm on Restream right now, none of it's showing up. I don't know fucking why. It's weird. He's gonna make us pay just to chat now. That's wild. I'm not making anybody pay. What's up, Keenan? Let's hear if you only talk, we pay him. No! Josie wanted Pureblood for 1 gifted membership. Gifted a membership to Cerberus. This is weird. This is a totally different setup chat-wise. Like, I'm not used to the YouTube chat. I'm used to my Restream chat. So, what's up, Dingus and Cool Gamer? What's up, Kamikaze? I let my soul glow 3 times before I got out of bed this morning. It's pretty based. Also, the only good thing from the Game Awards was the Elden Ring game. I'm very excited for the Elden Ring game. AI Epic Mike is John David Washington with a fro or braids. That's probably pretty accurate. Ask Grok to generate an image of you. Well, now that Grok's fucking fixed, when I asked it before, it was just generating random images of black people. Like, they didn't even make any sense. Like, I don't know. AI can't capture Mike's epicness. That's probably what it is. But what's going on, Disper? Good to see you, man. Once again, I don't even know what time it is in your country, and I have no idea why you're still awake. But I respect it. I'll just come over here since I would actually be talking to myself on Kick, and I do that enough on X. Hey, that's pretty based. I respect it. I appreciate you being here. Crap, I'm 10 minutes late. Good thing Mike's 20 minutes behind. That fucking hurts, bro. That cuts deep. Damn. Jerry Seal says, "Hail thy great epic Mike, leader of the grift line. Pay him." That's crazy. God damn it. Brimson says, "I can't pay the grift tonight, Mike. Still saving for MegaCon. Oh, fuck. Keep fucking yawning, bro. I promise I can start in March. Please don't send your guys again. My thumb still hurt from last time. Oh my god. What's up, Darth Cisco? Good to see you. It's a challenge to you, Meek. Can you keep up? No. Canman says, yo, Meek, what's going on, Canman? You know what time it is. Hold on. I just moved all of my fucking shit around. Hold on. Wait a minute. Where is it? Hold on. Wait, I can find it. Hold on. Wait, it's there somewhere. Did I take it off? I might have taken it off. Oh no. I might have got rid of it. I had the Joe Hendry thing on here, but I moved my soundboard around. I might have gotten rid of it. I'm so sorry, Canman. I think the Joe Hendry sound is gone off of here. I'm very, very sad about that. Oh goodness, Canman's never gonna speak to me again. All right, let me catch up here. Hold on. Hey, what's up, B-Man? Good to see you. Glyneth, what's going on, Glyneth? Good to see you as well. The Irresponsible Ghost says, I'm here illegally. I haven't paid my debt. You're in part of the underground now, the Irresponsible Ghost. It's, oh my god, I'm not making anybody pay for anything. What a coincidence. We also had nothing better to do. Oh my god. Run Lady Epic. No one asked for a hand cameo. She's laying down right now. She's not getting up to show up on camera. She ain't gonna come over here and show up. Not at all. Text, almost useless text. Glad to waste your precious seconds. Well, what's going on, Jalen? Welcome in. The Irresponsible Ghost says, they don't suck today. You're right. They suck every day. That hurts. Oh. Well, look who it is. I was wrong. Lady Epic heard the challenge. Hi, thank you. Gosh, you're such a babe. Lady Epic heard the challenge that I said she wouldn't come over here and was like, oh, you think I won't come over here? She started waggling her head and then came over, and now we got a hand cameo. So, yay. We got to keep love alive, guys. That's how you keep love alive. Challenge your wife to not do things, and then she'll be like, I'll show you, and then she'll come over. They don't suck today. That hurts. On Sidekick, what a hack. Damn it. You'll have to check another stream, Simpy. Krista ain't here. Simpy's hanging out with us. That's why. I'm hoping that Krista will show up in my chat, because she shows up in my chat a lot too. MCU fan says, Lost Brave fan, long time no see. I have never seen MCU fan in my chat, to be honest, and that is kind of exciting. I appreciate you being here, MCU fan. Thank you. Hey, I'm not Rabbit. I'm irresponsible. They're basically the same thing. Rabbit dogs are what Mike sets on you when you don't pay. That's wild, dude. I simply drink more tea. God, dude. Meek, I'm broke because of Christmas. I'll pay my chat rent soon. There's no chat rent. What's going on, Ian H? And Crazy Clown Town, welcome in. There's no chat rent. Guinea Pig with a fanny pack. Dropping the emojis. Hey, I appreciate you being here. Good to see you in chat. Giggity gifted 1 gifted membership over on YouTube. To Crazy Clown Town. Welcome in. Welcome to the Meek. Good to see you. Thaddeus Maxius for $1. Welcome in. Thank you for the $1. I appreciate you, bro. Let me see here. I'm almost caught up. This bro must be milking the cows. It's like 4 a.m. there. Yeah, he gets up and milks his cows first thing in the morning. I don't know why he's milking cows that early, but though. What's up, old Renaissance Boomer? I knew Meek was streaming. I could sense this as Apollo Monopoly. Real Life Fake Wizard, hail. Welcome into chat. Good to see you. Vex Fear says, I'm here. Please stop asking for my money. I'm not asking for any money. Joe, CA18 Pureblood says, as you can see, Mike's shirt is a faded red. Beardo's shirt was definitely pink. Yeah, I actually went back and rewatched. Well, I saw it was on somebody's clip channel the other day, and it was right above a pink super chat, and the colors are almost identical. So I don't know what kind of fucking red shirt he's wearing, but my red shirt, this red Batman over here, all of this shit is red. His shirt was fucking pink. It was pretty wild, man. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. It's true. I'm like Disper right now. No sleep. Got 2 hours of it before I had to go back to work yesterday because I couldn't help myself. But watched The Witcher 4 travesty. It was kind of a wild. It was kind of a wild take, man. Mike does not believe in Joe Hendry. I did until I took it off my soundboard. So, Cameron says it's all good. Well, I appreciate you being kind. What's up, Comics Dad? Good to see you, man. Nissan 86 says perfect time for a stream, Meek. Need a distraction while I get a custom mod version of OG Stalker installed. Cheers. Well, there we go, man. Smoky One Kenobi says, let's fucking go. Thank you so much, Smoky One Kenobi. Harbinger says, hello, Eben Meeker, the dog eater. Oh my god. Oh my god. James M. Davis says, hi, Mike. What's going on, James M. Davis? And keep going here. Cameo from Cousin It. Damn. Russian Bot says, ahoy, Mike and Lady Epic. What's going on? Jalen says, I'm super envious. Milkman says, Meek, third hand confirmed. James M. Davis says, was that Lady Epic I saw the hand of? It was Lady Epic. She made a little cameo. She walks up, she like shows up with a hand. That's how she shows up on. She's just a hand, a disembodied hand. A sentient disembodied hand. Good to see you too, MCU fan. I appreciate that, man. Listening to Mike while looking for a new water heater. Mine is starting to go out. Oh fuck, dude. Water heaters suck. And when they go, man, they make such a huge mess. Lion of the Core says, what up, Mike? What's going on, Lion of the Core? Yeah, dude, water heaters are no fucking joke. By the way, I think I mentioned this to you guys yesterday. Somebody complained in the chat. They don't like that I use this sound all the time. It's not fair. They're like, you know what, whatever. So I had to go get some more sounds to make them feel better. So we also now have a couple more sounds to respond to super chats with, and memberships with. So yeah, and we'll play that right now. Old Renaissance Boomer for 5 says, to MegaCon fun, gonna be a fun drive back down, or fun drive down and back, 19 hours. Whew, that's rough. Can't wait to say hi to you and many others. I just hope I don't fanboy meeting Joe Rosie, LOL. Well, fanboy, just, you know, keep the excitement boners to a minimum. That's the main thing. Thank you for the 5, Old Renaissance Boomer. DJ Nutsack says Griftcast. I'm not calling it that. I'm not calling it Griftcast at all. I refuse. Jersey Dolphin says, evening, Mike and everybody. What's going on, man? Roblox head Leslie Headland says, Mike, I still can't pay you. I have to pay for my medical bills when you sent those 2 goons to break my legs and ruptured my spleen for not super chatting next week. Thank you. I appreciate you letting me know. Simple Jeremy for $1. Thank you for the $1. Says nothing. Just drops $1 and says nothing. Skinny Cartman says, hey, oh, Mike. What's going on? Laura Wizard says, Meek, and then he doesn't say anything else. Well, he says, Meek, I'm sorry I'm late. Please release my children still, though. Oh, I believe Mike is excited to see MCU fan more victims for the grift. Dude, that kills me, man. You can tell Beardless shirt is pink because the red Superman cape and Giants logo are right next to it. Yeah, dude, it's wild. So I asked Grok to make you, and the first it tried making you into Mike Tyson. Yeah, it just picks a generic black person and makes me that person. What's up, DeBarbers? Welcome in, man. We would be honored if you would Adam Magus, just subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We are like, I think we were 10 subs away from hitting 2,700 over on the channel. So we are really, really fucking close to that goal. I'm very excited about it. I don't know if there's a way for me to get to, I don't know if I could get to 3 before the end of the year. That would be 300 subs. We'd have to really, like, I'd have to have a video go viral or something, and I don't even post videos. I'll post a video tomorrow, probably. I think I'm going to post one about the Siri, Witcher 4 look. So, we're so lucky he does not charge us per letter in chat. Oh my god, dude. Oh shit, and here we go. Fart Shark Depart for 5. Senior reposting Felting JDA didn't know other people didn't like him. You know, I try not to talk shit about people, you know, in general. It's just kind of a thing. I'm not trying to start drama. I'm not here trying to badmouth people or run people down. Everybody has their shtick and everybody has their thing. Especially when it's somebody who, you know, calls himself a fellow believer, stuff like that. But when one of my first interactions with you is you going after somebody that's in our community, somebody that, you know, is in our group or in our circle that has been nothing but good faith, has been nothing but awesome to work with and interact with. I'm not going to specifically call that person out for that, but I will just say that was my first interaction really with him, was him going after somebody in our community that has been nothing but awesome and nothing but kind and nothing but great to the community, and doing it because they belong to, or because their lifestyle was not something that person that he particularly agreed with. And I think that's really shitty. Tried to say that Geeksy Gamers and all of us were a bunch of hypocrites for being friends with this person, interacting with this person, and it's like, you know what? Get fucked, man. Like, don't go after people for that kind of shit. That's the kind of shit that that we're trying to get away from, is going after people over fucking piddly shit like that. And I don't agree with this person's lifestyle or something this person said, so I'm gonna go after them and try to call them out for having a job working within our community or whatever. I like, it's just stupid shit, man, like that pisses me off. So it's like, you know, if you want to you know, you want to have differing opinions about stuff, you want to, you know, you're religious and you want to say, hey, I don't agree with this, or I don't agree with that, or here's my standards and here's the standard that I hold myself to, that's fine. But just fucking going after people because you don't agree with them, and then trying to call out a community, and then you turn around and try to shill your fucking books. You try to use a controversy to sell some shitty sci-fi novels, because like, all that does to me is tell me that you're out here causing problems and stirring up drama and causing shit so you can try to sell your fucking books. Get absolutely fucked. If you want to sell your books, say, hey man, I would love to interact and talk to you. I sell these books and I'm writing, and you know, I would love to talk to you about these books, or promote these books. You know what? Maybe I'd be willing to promote them or talk more about them. But you're gonna come in here and be a bad faith fucking asshole and attack somebody in our community for no fucking reason, and then turn around and be like, wow, that got a lot of attention. Go buy my book because I'm the only good sci-fi writer in the world. Like, go fuck yourself, man. After saying I wasn't gonna badmouth him, but fuck it. Meekrit Police merch, when? I gotta get on that one. I'm actually gonna be posting the new merch store up in a little bit here. I just haven't got it all together yet. Like, I'm still working on it. I've just been busy with a lot of shit recently. So Skinny Cartman says, I like farts. I do too. They're funny. Life on Marshmallows for 2 says, stream viewing fee. Oh my god, dude. Who doesn't like a good fart sound? The great hub music. Do I still have the hub music on here? Hold on. I'm still trying to find out. I moved everything around in here. Do I still have it? No. I might have accidentally pulled that off of here too. Oh man, I got rid of all the good sounds. I gotta put the hub music. No. I still have it on here. Hold on. That's what it was. I moved it. I moved it onto a page that I didn't mean to move it to. So I also have this on here now.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
There we go. Is one of the FX the wow sound from Fairy Tale? No, I don't have that one on here because I was trying not to be super generic with it. So I do love that sound though. I've auto comment fart under every video until I forget or stop feeling like it. I respect that. So what's up, King Deplorable? You know that sound the fart you made for my super is somewhat appropriate for an old man such as me. That's wild. How about another video game challenge against another GNG member? Maybe how fast you can beat GoldenEye in the N64. That's not a bad idea. I could look into that. I could see what, you know, I could talk to somebody, see who wants to challenge me. I'm going to lose that one because I haven't played GoldenEye in so long, but they do have like a remaster GoldenEye that I could play it on. So guinea pig with a fanny pack for 5 gifted memberships. First of all, I'll do this, and we'll do this. Thank you so much, guinea pig with a fanny pack, for the 5 gifted memberships to Comic Dad, Hold on. Oh shit, the chat keeps fucking jumping on me. Comics Dad, the irresponsible ghost, Hope, the escape plan, and Fenrir Fire. Thank you so much. You won't see this for another 24 minutes, but it's okay. I saw it. I chose Mike over Meds. Who needs to live? Oh my god. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that, man. Mike is the Diddy of G&G. He's a straight gangster. I don't like that. I think Diddy's anything but straight at this point. What's Mike grifting tonight? I don't even fucking know. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. I'm just fucking here. I'm literally just here and hanging out. I also added a bunch of new sounds and I don't remember what they all are anymore.
Riding around the block with a Glock. Yo ass finna get shot.
Okay, I realize it doesn't help with the Diddy allegations. Fuck. I forgot. I legitimately forgot what that sound was. Siri doesn't look bad, just like a thicker ScarJo. Yeah. More than anything, it's the lore breaking that's the problem. If MCU fan super chats over here, that's something you can hold over Jeremy. There you go, MCU fan. If you just super chat $1, I can hold that over Jeremy's head. Like, well, MCU fan super chats me. I'm not saying you should. I'm saying you could. Mike doesn't talk crap about people for less than $10. Oh my god, dude. Mike, what's your favorite indie or Marvel DC comic? Starting a comic reading series on my future channel and want to poll the G&G crew on what they like to read. I don't have like a specific series of comics like that. You know what a really good comic series is? I haven't read it in a long time, but I really enjoyed it. I bought like years ago, I bought The Tick omnibus. It was like a bunch of his stories together. The Tick is a fucking great comic book series. I really enjoy it. It's really entertaining. And I think it's really fucking funny. So The Tick is a really good one. I have a lot of Spider-Man comics. I think there's a lot of really good Spider-Man comics out there. I think Iron Man can be really criminally underrated. There's some really intense storylines with him. That's another section of comic books that I have. And then X-Men. X-Men are some of my favorite comic books too. So, but yeah, if I had to pick, I guess if I had to pick like a very favorite, like, oh man, this one's like this group or this like storyline or anything like that really sticks with me. Man, that's a really good one. I really liked the original Civil War comic book series. That's probably my favorite one. But if I'm just picking a character, it's probably Spider-Man. Spider-Man is probably my top, just off the top of my head. So, yeah. But the Tick is fucking rad too. Jake Stanley says, I'm lost. So am I. It's not that Siri looks ugly, that she's uglier. She got cheap Brazilian plastic surgery. Looks like a Hollywood cat lady now. I mean, that's fair. That Jagoff goes into Cobra Cast too sometimes. Yeah, he's a fucking asshole. Boomer's still learning how to use the Lightroom. May just outsourcing the editing. You're talking about me? Useless. It's pineapple on pizza. That's too far. People who drink tea with syrup in it. Yeah, I don't understand putting syrup in tea. That's fucking gross, man. I don't know what you're talking about. He sounds like a drag. Yeah, he definitely acts like a fucking drag. Clout chasing goblin. I didn't say that out loud. I would not put maple syrup in tea. That's too much, bro. That's gross. People too poor to buy new games. Listen, okay, I made a post talking about this. I'll read it really quickly, but I've talked about this on stream before, so it's not like you guys don't know where I stand on this. But I brought up where is it? I said, just a blanket observation. If you aren't playing new games, trying to comment on what we need in gaming rings pretty hollow. How are you able to extol what is quality and condemn what isn't? If you aren't informed, you risk condemning all that is new and praising all that is old. It's important to have a balance, understanding what worked and why versus what is working and why, so there can be progress and evolution of how we approach entertainment, inspiring what could be. And then somebody said something along the lines of like, well, I think it was Binary Recoil said, yeah, like, well, I'm too poor to buy new games.
So, you know, I guess I don't get to like talk about them or comment on them. How did he, hold on, let me pull it up again because I want to see exactly what you commented on because that was, that fucking hurt, man. I was like, damn, bro, don't say it like that. Mike is discriminated against by poor ass that has to watch people play games through live streams. No, that's not what I'm doing at all. Because my thing is, if you're big into video games and you don't really get to play a lot or buy a lot of new games, you know, watching people play games I think is a valid way to engage in what's good or not. You watching your favorite streamer, you know, or you know, a streamer that's an incompetent clown like me, stream through a game, and you go, man, you know, what do you think of this? Is it worth it? Do you like it? Are you having fun? You get to watch me play it, you get to watch me comment on it and have my opinions on it. Then you're actually staying up to date on gaming and what's going on. You know, it's not even that you have to play every game that comes out. Just like people that are moviegoers and movie critics or movie, you know, people or making movies, you should be watching modern movies. You should be watching what's happening right now. You should be informed of the storylines. You should be informed of what's working, what isn't working, new techniques, old techniques that are making comebacks, different things like that, so that you can actually like evolve and grow as a creator within the sphere of entertainment or sphere of influence that you're working with. You have to know how things have been done, but you also need to learn how things are going to be done so you can have a chance to innovate yourself if you want to. You know, retro games are great. Retro games are awesome. There's a lot of older games that I like, that I prefer to play, that are still some of my favorites that haven't been eclipsed by anything modern. But I can appreciate games that are really good quality and why they're good quality. And I can call out the things that I don't like about new games and stuff because I'm playing new games and being able to tell you, hey, this is the state of some of these games and this is why I don't like them, or this is why they need to change, or this is why it's dog shit, or this is why it's really good, or holy shit, these guys just did this with this game, you know? Like a good example is Helldivers. When they're at their peak, it's a game with a live service. It's games as a live service. That is how Helldivers is working. But they figured it out and portray it and play it in a way that didn't completely throw off and turn away their fan base. In fact, what caused the bigger fall away of the fan base was, one, not enough updates to the game because of they were kind of focusing on the nerfing. Like nerfing all of their fucking weapons and stuff all the time was a huge problem. And then the Sony stuff, which is more on Sony than it is on the Helldivers team. But now guess what? They've spiked their player base with all of this new update with the Illuminate, and it's fun. And it reminded me of how much fun I had playing this game. And I really enjoyed getting back into it. And I played some bugs and stuff and killed more bugs and was like, fuck, I forgot how entertaining this was. So it's just important to be on top of knowing something. And if you're in a certain sphere of influence, you need to understand what the zeitgeist is and what people are playing and what people are gravitating towards and why they're gravitating towards it. If you don't want to play the games, that's fine. Educate yourself on what's good about the game and what's not good about the game, you know, and stuff like that, instead of just like trying to comment on and talk about the state of gaming and all that you have to go on, and all you're pulling out of your bag of tricks is old stuff that you once played before. Well, when I played back in the day and played this game and that game, this is what I thought, and I miss those games. It's like, yeah, you know, you can miss platformers, you can miss retro games, and you can miss the quality and work that they put into games when they had limited resources and limited abilities and stuff like that, and criticize how much bloat or how little effort is put into certain games now. I think that that's valid, but you also have to understand how to evolve and grow in the industry as well. So, Mike, stop for a minute. I need to make popcorn for this rant. I'm not doing that. He's cooking. People who put Coke in their whiskey. Yeah, I don't even drink whiskey. So, Metal Slave, welcome to the Meek. I know it says Meeksters. I fixed that and it still didn't work. So it's supposed to be the Meek, but it's still calling you guys Meeksters. But I know what you are. So, was it Patrick Tomlinson? I don't even know who that is. Holy shit, that rant was amazing. Well, thank you very much. Disper is wise beyond his years. That's true. Disper is very wise. Mike goes on a mini rant. Chat drops 95 messages. Yeah, you guys are killing me. Make the Meek merch. All right, I'll try to get on it. I will. Fuck, I am really behind though. I can see now how fucking far behind I am. All right, I'm gonna start going through this. I still don't know who he's talking about. I'm retarded. Oh, you're fine, dude. Tell me who we're hating on. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't want to keep bringing it up. It's gonna get clipped and then it's gonna get out there, and then I'm gonna get messages from people being like, "Oh, why are you talking shit about me? Or why are you talking about me?" And stuff. Fucking fuck it, man. Vise for 10. Hold on, let me get over here to the farts. Your Lions have had a tough loss, man. Yeah, they did. It was, listen, I'm proud of them for almost coming back. We knew this was going to be a shootout. You can't win them all, I guess. 12-1 is still nothing to shake a stick at. It's the best record that the Lions have ever had since the 50s. I think this is the first time in franchise history they've ever gone 12-1. But anyways, yeah, they did a great job. I think the best thing that can happen is you lose, you retool, you restructure, you figure out what did work and what didn't work, and you pick your head up and you get back into it. That's going to really test this team, the Lions team. We lose, how do we respond to the loss? We're considered the best team in the NFL. That ranking's going to drop. Now you're going to lose people, you're going to lose some faith, you're going to lose some confidence, but how do you respond to failure? That's the important part here. So Skinny Cartman says, Merry Christmas for 10. Thank you so much, Skinny Cartman. I appreciate that, man. Merry Christmas to you as well. I may stream on Christmas. I don't know yet. We'll see. It'll depend on how my Christmas is going. So, I think he's talking about Santa Claus. Yeah. I know Archie Cola too. Yeah, we have Archie Cola here. I think, Mike, one of the challenges could be the first person to max out their Pillars of Eternity passive skill tree wins. That would be nuts, bro. That would be a huge fucking grind. That would be fun, though. Is it because he can't figure out how to grift Santa? I'm not grifting Santa Claus. Mike is the Afro man of G&G. I'm okay with that, although I don't get high. I don't smoke weed, so. $5 to play it again? Wait, what are we playing again? I don't even remember which one we played. Hold on, this one?
Riding around the block with a Glock. Yo ass finna get shot.
That's pretty good. Jake Stanley for $2 says, here's money. I have no idea why. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Hi, Shell. Welcome in. Shelly. Is it Shelly Frogs? Still haven't figured that out. I'm sorry. And what's up, Steve Roman? Good to see you in chat, man. Part of my matters, greeting Leagues of Extraordinary Victims. I want an Epic Mike cover of Because I Got High. Yeah, I'd have to figure that out. Batman the Dead Man connection is great. I've never read that one. That sounds rad. The Tick is awesome. Yeah, I love the Tick. I don't think Sierra looks good. She looks really weird in some of the shots, but it's fine. It's the absolute bastardization of everything that they'll just hand wave by saying it's the Elder Blood. That's the bigger problem, is the bastardization of the story of the canon. That's the problem. The Tick cartoon was dope as fuck. Yeah, the Tick cartoon was good. There was a live action with Patrick Warburton that didn't get off the ground beyond the pilot. That was still entertaining. And then the Tick show on Amazon was fun. If you haven't watched the Tick show on Amazon, it's worth it. It's funny. It's goofy. It's Peter. Fuck. What is his full name? The guy that played the sommelier in John Wick 2, where he's like, "Good evening, Mr. Wick," and then he's like handing him his they're talking like he's going to like eat dinner or whatever, but he's actually giving him weapons or whatever. Let me see if I can find it. What is his fucking name? Because this group probably know who he is by name, because he's big in Britain. Peter Serafinowicz. Yeah, Peter Serafinowicz is the one that played the Tick in this, and he was really fucking good. He did a great job as the Tick, and he's a lot more comic book accurate. So, holy shit! Metal Slave for $100 says, "Merry Christmas, fellow Midwesterner." Well, for that you get the special fart.
That's a huge bitch.
Holy shit. Thank you for the $100, Metal Slave. I very much appreciate that, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you a lot, man. Epic Mike ain't no meek. I'm very meek. I'm the meekest guy you've ever met. That's wild. The Tickets Classic always has been, and I'm doing my first reading, Amazing Spider-Man number 50. That's rad. You know what? I have not let, I forgot to let Rough Knight and Mr. Rough Knight know that I was live. They're probably going to yell at me. NSC Rabbit says, spoon! Yeah. That's rad. Say Swamp Thing. I don't have I like Swamp. Dude, the only Swamp, I haven't read the comics. The only thing I know of Swamp Thing was the television show back in the day. And I watched the shit out of that show. I liked the Swamp Thing TV show. I know I can easily troll Beardo since my Ravens won against the Giants. The Ravens are fucking killing it right now, man. Mike is more like the Uncle Ruckus of GNG. I'm both. I'm the Afro Man and Uncle Ruckus of GNG. Smokey One Kenobi says, Meek, I snagged the Metal Gear collection for PS5. Can't wait to play them again. I live my life. I live my life, not for honor, but for you. Hell yeah, man. That's rad. I hope you have a good time. That's really fucking awesome. I can't wait until the Master Collection drops with Metal Gear 4. When that drops, we'll be back into Sneak Peek and playing that, playing Revengeance Rising, and playing Metal Gear Solid 5. So, Civil War was so fresh. Yeah. Horrible had the worst day at work. Good thing I don't drink, or I would be getting back out. I'm so sorry. That sucks. But listen, I tell you what. To make it up to you, because you're having a rough time, because people have been so generous donating today, and just because I care about you guys.
Chicken grease in my soul. That's how I roll. KFC, baby. It's my favorite. Oh, give me that bucket. I said, give me that bucket. I think, give me that bucket. A finger licking chicken. From Kentucky to the bayou. The flavor's so right. That secret recipe keeps me up all night. Gotta have that punch, that wonderful spice. KFC, baby, it's a chicken paradise. Fried and crispy, can't resist me. KFC, a southern mystery project chicken. Finger licking, come and get it. That clock is ticking. Fried and crispy, don't you miss me. KFC, you're making history. Let's get lost. Oh, keep the cost low. KFC is the gravy gobble. Give me that bucket. I said, give me that bucket. Give me that bucket. Oh, give me that bucket. I said, give me that bucket. Give me that bucket. Oh, give me that bucket.
There you go. Just for you. Hope you feel better. I really do. Bad days at work suck. Blackout drunk to forget today. I feel you. The Moon Knight Civil War issue was incredible. Flew under the radar. I don't know if I've ever read that one, actually. I haven't read a lot of Moon Knight at all, so not really indie, but a pretty well-known comic series I've recommend is Papa Renick. It's originally a European comic about Donald Duck being a superhero, localized in the US under the Duck Avenger. That sounds familiar. I'll have to check it out. I'll put Honey and Tea, but that's it. Honey and Tea makes sense. Why the pineapple hate? Pineapple on pizza is an abomination, so. Well, if I get to a Spider-Man Civil War issue, maybe I'll bring you in on it, man. At least I'll let you know if I do win. Well, I appreciate that. That's awesome. Charles Devane says, have you seen Doom Prophecy? And if so, what's your opinion on the show? Frankly, that's a problem, but I'm not hating it, even though sometimes it's hard to watch. I have not gotten into Doom Prophecy. Lady Epic started watching it and said she wasn't very impressed with it. And she knows what kind of stuff I like, for the most part, as far as shows. And so I wasn't holding my breath about it. It might be something I eventually get to, but I'm like, that's a tough sell to me, and if they didn't just nail it out the gate, I'm concerned. So no, me and Boomer were talking about my real estate photography and my editing. Gotcha. Lost Braves fan. Well, keep going with that, man. That's rad. 99.7% of new games are shit, honestly. Yeah, that's true, but independent games have been kind of killing it lately. There's some really good ones, so. I've actually got a video game that's called PK Out of the Shadows, and for what I heard, it sucks. It actually got a video game that's called PK Out of the Shadows, but I heard it sucks. Interesting. Oh, is that for the, are you talking about for, what's it called? The Duck Avenger. I think I've played that before back in the day. I remember that. And yeah, you start out, you're like playing as Donald Duck and you have a gun, like a fart gun, and you're like a Hawaiian shirt, but then if you find like enough of these like fucking yin yang symbols, it lets you unlock your kung fu or some shit. It's pretty wild, man. I've over an Epic Mike and Lady Epic baking / cooking stream. You don't want to see that. It's a lot of us fighting. Mike, $5 to say the pores like Savvy would. The pores. See, I think the thing is like we're all poor in here. It's a tough economy, even if you're making bank. That's true. Yeah, I called Savvy out the other day and called her a basic white girl, and she's like, you know, you didn't have to call me out like that. And it was too late. What's up, Jose Taco? Welcome in, man. Good to see you, buddy. If it's just pineapple, sure, but if you compliment it, it's the bee's knees. I'd actually be more okay with just straight up pineapple without it being on pizza. So, all right, I gotta catch up on chat, bro. I'm so fucking behind. I think commenting is valid, but if you don't play current, then just keep your comments open-ended via versus definitive, since you might not have first-hand experience. That's a good way of putting it too. I watch streamers play before I buy a game. That's a good way to do it too, man. What's up, Evan Martin? Welcome in, man. Nissan 10 says, I appreciate creators' commentary, but the only opinions I completely trust on gaming is my own. If only you could see my slack jaw at some of the G&G gaming takes on Tuesday night's main event. Gaming isn't just retro. Yeah, man, it takes all kinds, and if you are into niche games, there's some people that are just fucking like experts on like Madden. That's all they play. They're fucking experts on it. They know what works and what's good about Madden, what's not good about Madden, all of that stuff. I think that that's important. As somebody who plays a large swath of different types of games, from indie, racing, fighting, all this stuff, if I had, I don't have like a massive budget to spend on games, but I try to play as much as I can. And even like going through Game Pass, one of the reasons I like Game Pass, I know some people think that like it's just got like vaporware on there. It doesn't. They have some really good games on Game Pass, especially now with the acquisition for like Bethesda and stuff. There are some really solid games on there, but the integration with Ubisoft and with EA and stuff, there's some really solid fucking games on Game Pass. But going through there, man, you find some like really beautiful gems of games that like maybe didn't get the light of day or never got super, super popular, but and fell into obscurity, but are now on Game Pass, and you can go and watch those or play those and find some really good shit. So so yeah, man, no, I and respecting your own personality, it's important, man. And then yes, Michigan supremacy. Hell yeah. I respect it. Thank you again, Metal Slave, for the 100, bro. You are a fucking real one, man. Thank you. Mr. and Mrs. Rough Night ain't here. Their notifs are busted. Yeah, they probably are. I absolutely love your thumbnail today, dude. To do day. Oh my god.
Look what you did, you little jerk.
I'm embarrassed. God damn it. Yeah, I absolutely love your thumbnail to do, dude. I did it again. The fuck am I doing? Thank you. I appreciate that you like my thumbnail. I thought the Swamp Thing TV show was cool. Yeah, I did too. I enjoyed it. Russian Bot for 2 says, can we get an accurate Spawn movie series, please? I would love that. I think that would be fucking great. There was a Swamp Thing show. Yeah, it was back in the 80s, I think it was. The Swamp Thing. So the Grinch is the best part of Christmas. Yeah, I actually just watched Jim Carrey's Grinch with my kids, and that performance is still kind of underrated. I think people assume that it was too goofy. I think it was actually kind of perfect. Metal Gear Solid 4 is a movie. I say this as a Metal Gear fanboy, but it's true. It's Kojima at his most indulgent. Oof. Interesting. I love this song, Guinea Pig with the Fanny Pack says. Well, I'm glad. You guys are being really generous, and so I want to make you feel good. So, might get a clip of Bubbles saying "Greasy" from Trailer Park Boys. It fits. All right, I'll have to see if I can find it. All right, I'm keeping going down. Mike, your background setup is kind of like the opposite of As Is heel versus babyface setup, just no action figures. Yeah, I know. I need to like add more stuff to it eventually. I want to like put some shelves up, but I don't have like a ton of collectible shit. Like I have comic books and stuff. And I have my like Grey Knights, but I haven't built most of those. So I'd have to like actually invest some time and stuff. I have a throne, but I have no idea what to fucking put on that thing. Maybe I'll put some figurines and stuff on there. I don't know. I do have a throne. Eventually I'll get that set up too. It's just one of those things like I don't think about it because I'm not trying to ask you guys for shit, but maybe I'll set that up, put some figurines and shit on there, and we can start building like a collection out. The one thing I really fucking want more than anything, I put it on my list. It's not on there anymore on Throne. I've always wanted a fucking replica of Glamdring. And for people that don't know what Glamdring is, that's Gandalf's sword in Lord of the Rings. Because I don't know why, Glamdring is like my favorite fucking sword. It's one of my favorite swords in all of fiction. And it's got like a pretty cool history and some really cool lore to it, but I just really fucking like the name of the sword. I love the look of it and shit. I'll pull up a picture of Glamdring actually right now. I don't remember how Gandalf found it off the top of my head again. I used to know the whole lore behind Glamdring, but it's been a while. But yeah, that's like my favorite fucking weapon in Lord of the Rings. I've always wanted a replica of that, and like one day I'm gonna buy myself a fucking replica of Glamdring because it's fucking awesome. There we go. This is like an Amazon replica of it. Hold on, let me find the actual footage of it or picture of it. There's a cool picture with Gandalf next to it. There we go. So this is Glamdring, and this is Gandalf's sword for people that don't like know. And I fucking love this sword. I don't know why. I just really like the handle and shit. The crossbar on it and stuff like that, and it's got like some elven writing right there. I just love the look of this sword, dude. It's just fucking rad. Anything from Lord of the Rings is awesome, but that was like always my favorite. So, let me see here. Oh, chat keeps fucking jumping on me. Metal Slave for 20. Oh my gosh, Metal Slave, bro. Say a few things. Number one, I'm a girl. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You're a girl. Number two, if we can request tunes, I'd like to hear some Soul Glow. Number three, pineapple on pizza is fucking gross. I respect the hell out of that. You absolutely can have some Soul Glow.
Just let your soul glow. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul glow, baby. Feeling oh so silky smooth. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul glow.
Thank you so much, Metal Slave. You are too kind. And shout out to Midwesterners. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. The Afro is strong with this one. Hell yeah. A Metal Slave, I agree on all but number three. I dig some pineapple on pizza. Got to be with the right other toppings. If the right other toppings are like another fucking pizza that doesn't have pineapple on it and you threw the pineapple pizza in the garbage, you are absolutely correct. But as far as like just straight up pineapple on pizza, no. Yuck. Yuck.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
So I told you guys I set up my new sound. I'd like added more sounds. I don't remember what all of them are, so I'm going to press buttons and not remember what they do.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally?
I forgot that I put that one on there. Fuck. Oh, I do got to play this real quick though. This will make I got a bunch of Christmas related sounds as well. We'll work through those as I keep reading chat, you know. We have like this one.
Last Christmas, I give you my heart. Just the very next day, you give it away. Say she
And I got my Run DMC one, but I got in trouble for playing that one. And yes, Metal Slave is a fucking legend. She's rad. Thank you so much, Metal Slave. I really do appreciate the 100 and the 20. And I appreciate your good taste in sound bites, because yeah, fucking Soul Glow is rad. Hunter says pineapple, sausage, olives, anchovies, balsamic vinegar, ranch's dip. What the fuck are we? What? What are we saying, bro?
Huh? Emotional damage.
That's gross, bro.
When will you learn? When will you learn that your actions have consequences?
That's fucking wild. Escapo for 10. Pizza. Oh, dude, Escapo. That's a good one. Pizza topping tier list for a future Epic Verse Uncaged. You know what? We might do that this next week here. This coming up episode, we might do pizza toppings. That's a really fucking good one. That's a solid fucking tier list, man. What do you put on your hair to keep it soft? Inquiring minds want to know. Water from washing it and conditioner. I don't even have a special conditioner. And then like my sister, Miss Rubenhoop, she also is the one that braids my hair when I do finally get it braided. And she has a lot of hair products that she uses, and I don't have any of those hair products because I'm lazy. But she puts some like really good hair products in my hair to like keep it healthy and shit. And I have no idea what it is that she uses. So, I'm so fucking behind right now. Jim Carrey live action Grinch was incredible. Love the iteration. OG cartoon is always tops for me. That's fair. Todd McFarlane was working on a Spawn reboot for like 2 decades. Yeah, that's true. And I don't know if he's ever going to get it off the ground. But yeah, the OG cartoon is always great. But yeah, Jim Carrey live action Grinch is so good. Grey Knights are basic white bitch material. That's a fucking horrible take. That's fucking heresy. All right?
Damn.
That's terrible. I can't believe you said that. Okay, you take that back. Grey Knights are fucking rad. Okay.
America, fuck yeah. Coming again to save the motherfucking day. Yeah, America, fuck yeah.
Talk shit about my Grey Knights. They're fucking awesome. My favorite fucking faction. Speaking of that, I mentioned last night on Secret Level. My shit's all falling apart now. Oh my god. All my like all the pile of like fucking D&D or 40K shit that I have is just falling over now. I watched the 40K episode of Secret Level. It's fucking awesome. It ties into Space Marine, but it is such a fucking cool animated project. Dude, I fucking love the aesthetics, the animation on it is so fucking cool. They also did a D&D one. The D&D one is really, really cool as well. But it ends way too soon. And if you watch it, you'll see why. But it's pretty fucking cool. So, Mike's hair takes most of the background. It's epic. Yeah, thank you. Grey Knights are badass, says Bruce. What's up, Bruce? Shout out. Speaking of that, I gotta thank Bruce on stream for the gifted copy of Horseman. Look at that fucking foil cover. Look at that shit, bro. It's embossed cover. Oh my gosh. And then I also have a reading copy as well. Shout out to Bruce. Flash, I appreciate you, bro. And shout out to your awesome Grey Knight takes. I appreciate that. Everyone growing up always loved the real Ghostbusters cartoon, but I never got into it. I was loyal to TMNT. It was by far the better show. I've been watching it recently and it holds up. I think both shows are pretty good, but DeBarber says no, put your movie poster up. I should put some of my movie posters up as well. I just gotta find room for them, you know? Hell yeah, that sword was great. See, I'm not alone here. I knew that. And then my shit just jumped again. The Scarbus and he said the Scarbus, another 150. He got it from the Troll Cave. Gotcha. Mike, you're gonna have a meltdown if Nintendo officially comes out and announces his Switch 2 when it goes up for sale? No, I will just not buy it. And Geeksy Gamers will be like, hey, we're gonna play Mario Kart 9 on our Switch 2s. And I'll be like, that's a gay fucking name for a console, and I'm not buying that shit. So Frank the Tank says, speaking of collectibles, I just got my replica Boromir sword. That's rad. Oh, Brimstone says, yeah, the sword goes for $250 without the scabbard. Gotcha. Yeah, that's a lot, dude. That's why I haven't got it yet. It's like, that's like a dream thing that I'll eventually get down the line. It was the blade of the king of Gondolin. Thank you. The sword that slew both the great goblin and the Balrog. Hell yeah. I want a Hiragrim replica. It's Theoden's sword. Hell yeah, dude. I respect the hell out of that. If this is a real life fake wizard, I love your channel, brother. It should be. I don't know why I wouldn't. Glamdring was the sword of the king of Gondolin. He found it in a troll cave stash. Hell yeah, dude. The faux hammer, the beater, the biter. Yeah. I want a replica of the Atlantean sword. I respect it. Guinea Pig with a Fanny Pack says, a bubbly crust on the edge, thin crust on the bottom of the pie, extra marinara, mozzarella, banana pepper, purple onion, green olive, spicy pepperoni, and ham. That's not too bad. See, I don't like onion, though. Onion is like the bane of my existence. Honestly, I just fucking like pepperoni pizza. That's my favorite kind of pizza, period. And then if you want to make like a meat lovers is good as well. I had to really be careful how I said that because I didn't want somebody to turn it into like some like gay thing for me to say like I like meat on my pizza. I was trying to avoid that. Okay. I know I'm behind on chat. I'm trying to catch up. Switch 2 is name as a name is boring. I don't care if it makes sense as a Nintendo fan. Wouldn't you want it to sound cool? That's exactly my point. I want a cool sounding name like the Super Switch. Lord of the Rings is perfect. It's just perfect. Yeah, dude. Lord of the Rings is fucking amazing. Those Jerry curls are so wet, right? I need to Jerry curl my hair at some point. So, I would love the Lord of the Rings swords, but made as actual swords instead of replicas. That's fair. Dude, let me have my pineapple on pizza. You can have what you want on yours. Yeah, you can absolutely have it. Banished to the Shadow Realm. Anyways, oh, I just got a notification. Someone's yelling at me. Anyways. Pineapple, cheese, pepperoni, or ham. Guys, you gotta stop with this pineapple thing, okay? There's just no reason. You need the Alex Jones disgusting sound alert. That's not a bad idea. I have the Ew Brother one. That's what I use right now. Ben is the pineapple pizza of G&G. I agree. Blame the Canadians for the abomination that is pineapple on pizza. Yeah, well, that's why they're not a real country, because you can't live in a real country and come up with things like putting pineapple on pizza. Darkness, ladies and gentlemen. The darkness is spreading. That's pretty funny. If it's pineapple on the top of cheese and tomato sauce, it's pure diarrhea. But I'll fuck with this pineapple, bacon, and jalapenos. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Mike put a lot of work into his fart board. Many drawers were ruined in the process. Yeah, you really you got to work on it to really get the perfect sound and consistency, you know? That sounds gross. You talking about the farts or the pizzas? He washes his hair with the tears of his hostages. He can't keep getting away with this. Ultramarines are basic. I agree with that. I very much agree with that. Wazamu, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate you. Grain nuts are better than the boring blueberry Boy Scouts. Rest in peace, Bad Wolf says, y'all have a good night. Hey, rest in peace, Bad Wolf. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for hanging out, man. Have a great night. The 40K episode was phenomenal. Yeah, dude, it was so fucking cool, man. I fucking loved it. Yeah. It was like, what can become of a boy born without fear? Dude. That was fucking sick, man. Secret Level was really cool. I haven't watched all of it. Don't they have a couple more episodes to come out? Because I didn't, maybe I missed it, but I'm pretty sure the list of episodes was bigger than what was released. Maybe I missed it. Okay, yeah, there is a part 2. See, I knew I wasn't crazy. So part 1 is Armored Core, Crossfire, Dungeons and Dragons, New World, which is the Amazon game, Pac-Man, Sifu, Unreal Tournament, and Warhammer. Then part 2 will be Concord, Exodus, Honor of Kings, Mega Man. It looks like just a PlayStation 1, Spelunky, and the Outer Worlds 2. Okay, so I knew I wasn't fucking crazy, but part 2 comes out tomorrow, actually. I need to just watch all of Secret Level, and I'll just do a review on all of it instead of the different individual pieces of it. So that's rad, dude. So tomorrow we get the rest of it. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. Dark Angels. Dark Angels are rad. I've been doing videos reacting to 40k lore for the first time. I'm loving it. It's doing big numbers for my channel. Horny Alf, that's fucking rad, man. I love that, man. Dude, 40k is rad. It's one of the last bastions of nerddom. I keep telling people that. It's one of the last bastions. You gotta keep the bad faith people out. Freddie and Koba, member for 2 months. Says, Merry early Christmas, Mike. What's your must-have Christmas food? Also, whoever gifted a membership, thank you very much. Super Switch, you too. Hell yeah. Shout out to the Super Switch. My must-have Christmas food, honestly, it's Christmas cookies. Like, you gotta have some delicious cookies. I feel like baking cookies is just a must for Christmas time. It just feels right to have like a plate of like warm cookies and like a glass of milk and like sit down and watch like a Christmas movie together with your family or just on your own, you know, whichever you're rocking. That's my go-to is Christmas cookies. So I assume when Mike finally reads this, it'll be close to the end of the year. So Happy New Year, Mike. Thank you, Sandro. Thank you. Thank you, Sandro. Creeping up on MLK Junior Day by now. That you guys, well, that hurts, man. Getting Pig with a Family Pack says, how fucking dare you unsub? I don't even know what I just said. Oh no. Don't bother reading this message, just a waste of words for the sake of wasted words. Fuck. Demogenai says, sup, Epic Mike. What's going on, Demogenai? How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well, bro. Appreciate you. Demogenai, are you playing any games right now? What do you got going on? What are you rocking right now? If you guys haven't, go check out Demogenai's channel. Go over there and sub to him. He makes good videos. He's a cool dude. Always rocked with Demogenai. He's always been awesome, man. Shout out, man. Don't just watch the Warhammer episode, Mike. I'm gonna watch it all. Metal Slave for 10 says, I'd love a replica of the Sword of Crom, Conan the Barbarian. That would also be rad. I would love a fucking Conan the Barbarian sword as well. Yeah, that's fucking awesome. Metal Slave, thank you for the 10. My gosh, Metal Slave, you fucking killing it tonight. Thank you so much. Yeah, that would be rad as well. Like, dude, one of the coolest Christmas presents I've ever got. Oh my gosh, how old was I? 12? I think I was 12. And there was a store near where we lived at that had swords, and I used to go in there all the time and look at all the swords they had on the wall. It was one of the coolest things ever. And for that Christmas, I got some really cool gifts. I got a couple of movies and stuff like that. I was really happy and really excited. My mom said, hey, listen, I got one more gift for you. And the house we lived in had a basement, and it was like a really big basement. I used to play in there all the time, down there all the time. And she goes, you got to go look for it though. So I went down to the basement, and I was looking around and I found this box, this just long white box. I have no idea. I'm like, the fuck is in this? I open it up and there's a fucking sword in this like gorgeous leather scabbard. And it was the most exciting thing I'd ever seen from a gift. I was beside myself, excited, freaked out. And I spent the whole rest of the day like just down in the basement swinging this sword around. It was one of the coolest fucking things I'd ever gotten. And I ended up losing it. It got lost in storage. years and years and years later. But yeah, dude, I fucking love that sword, man. That was one of the coolest things ever that I had ever gotten for a gift. That, and then when I was younger, I got a, oh, thank you for the raid, Wicked Virtue, over on Kick. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, I cannot see my Kick chat today. It's not working very well. Hold on. If I go over here and look, RD Hernandez over on Kick says, Epic Meek, what's going on? Yeah, I haven't been able to see my Kick chat. I can only see it on Restream, and I have to pull up Restream. So, Croco Dundee, thank you for the follow over on Kick. I appreciate you guys. If I'm not responding, it's not because I'm trying to ignore you. What's up, Psychotic Mongoose over on Kick? Shout out. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And welcome Wicked Raiders over on YouTube as well. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Wicked. I appreciate you. But yeah, that, and then I got a Batmobile from Batman the Animated Series when I was a kid. That was my other favorite gift that I ever got. Like, those are, I mean, I've gotten some really, you know, my mom always did a really great job. But yeah, the sword was like my favorite gift I'd ever gotten for Christmas. So, I watched An Unexpected Journey with a group of friends, and I watched the other two with my dad. I was a young teen at the time. Oh, I love that. Don Patriot says, I hate YouTube. What's going on with YouTube right now for you? Who else has seen War of the Rohirrim? I have not watched it yet. I don't know if I'm going to watch it. Tom Patriot says, you're a lesbian, Mike. You like women, so you're a lesbian. Peace out. Tom Patriot, have a good night, buddy. I appreciate you. He says, well, you are crazy. That is true. What's with the shitting your pants fart noises? Somebody got mad at me because I play this sound a lot. And they were like, I kind of wish you'd cut that sound out altogether. So I added different sounds. And one of them, they just happen to be really graphic fart sounds. And this. I still don't like that. I also have fucking Christmas sounds. I gotta get back to my Christmas sounds. There we go. Which one do I want to play now?
All right, everyone, chill.
That's my new Christmas sounds. I have, let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different Mr. Freeze sounds from Batman and Robin. And then this one.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. And a Happy New Year.
Boom. I'm not as good as the originals, but they're fun enough for me, and I like the more whimsical tone they have. I saw the Rankin Bass version too, which is also really good. That's rad. I liked the first Hobbit movie a lot, and I really do like the difference in tone. I just didn't like how ridiculous and kind of lore-breaking the other two got. That was my biggest problem. Is Mike forcing super chats? No. Nobody has to give any super chats. Nobody's required to donate. Well, Unreal Tournament, haven't heard that name in over a decade, right? I am too, Evan. I'm very much looking forward to the Mega Man episode. That looks rad. Especially if they go like with Dr. Light and all of that shit and actually like try to follow kind of the lore for Mega Man. I'm very excited for that. So watch all of it and make a tier list. That's not a bad idea either, Sandro. I'm interested in Mega Man and Spelunky, also Concord, but mainly for Memorial's sake. Yeah. We're just like, all right, this is like Concord's last gasp, and we're like, oh. Put that cookie down now.
Can you feel it coming? The icy cold of space.
Shortbread cookies with jam in the middle are the bomb. That actually sounds really fucking good right now. Just shortbread cookies in general sound good. Don't do Christmas myself. Didn't grow up with it, so I got no connection. That's fair, Hunter. I got you. Listen, man. DJ Cobra said, read this message or Beardo gets the hose again. Well, I wish I wouldn't have read it because that would have been funny. Objectively, the cat says, the Meekrip police aren't in my house right now. I'm typing this in my own volition, and I'm not being forced at all. There's no such thing as the Meekrip police.
Stay cool, bird boy.
We're all good. Objectively, a cat, why would there be a Meekrip police in your house? There's no reason for it. There'd be no reason for them to be there. That you don't have anything to worry about. Shelly says, Shell Frog says, eggnog is disgusting. That hurts. I like eggnog, actually. You can have really badly made eggnog, though, and then it's gross. But I've had, like, fresh, really well-done eggnog. I was gonna say creamy eggnog, and then I realized where that was gonna potentially go. And then I don't know why I'm telling you guys this, because I could have just avoided telling you that, and then you guys wouldn't know that I was gonna say that. I could have literally avoided mentioning anything gay, and you guys wouldn't have known that that's what I was getting ready to say. I don't have to tell on myself. Nobody's making me say these things. What's up, nearsighted Cyclops? How you doing, man? What's in the box? What's in the box? Alternate universe lethal lightning for 2. Says, here's a super for Mike to stop ignoring chat. I'm not ignoring chat. Oh my gosh. What's up, Mountain Mutt? Zencat says, came over from Wicked. Well, thank you. Nuclear says, nice ass mullet. Thank you. It's definitely an afro, but you could also call it a mullet. I'm okay with that. Also want to see a poem for my friend the poet. Oh, got you. You guys are talking to each other. Got you. Thank you so much, Wicked Raiders. I appreciate you being here. And Wicked, I hope you had a good stream. I don't have Demonology installed yet. I'm sorry. Well, I don't even have it. I haven't even bought it yet. So I will get on that though. I wish we had basements in Texas, but Texas used to be underwater thousands of years ago. So it's just a floodplain with a surface level water table. Yeah. I feel that. Here in Michigan, we have a very high water table and the ground is always like perpetually wet here. So the thing that most people do when they build a basement is they put a sump pump in it. In some areas, specifically around where I live, there's very, very high water tables. It can go from really high water tables to just regular and low water tables, like high elevation. But you always have to have sump pumps in your basement. Some people have multiple sump pumps in their basement because of how bad the water table is. And we could also just not build basements, but that's not what we're going to do. We're just going to build basements and put sump pumps in them. So swords are awesome. Everyone should have at least one. I agree. I fucking love swords. Those are my favorite weapons of all time, is swords. Like in video games and stuff, if like that's one of my least favorite things that happens and has been happening lately in RPGs and stuff, is they're like, oh, look at this big strong guy. And they're like, you know what, we're going to give this big, strong, like, berserker guy, or this big, strong, like, tall warrior, like a fucking warhammer, or some, like, big hunk of metal to, like, lug around. I'm like, yeah, but, like, what about a fucking greatsword? Like, a giant bastard sword or giant greatsword, that's what I'm talking about. Like, that shit's rad. I always appreciate that. But it said, it's always, like, the guys that are, like, medium framed and they give him a sword and a shield and it's like always sword and board, and then they're like, look at this, the big strong like buff guy, always he's got like a fucking club or some fucking warhammer or some shit. I'm like, I don't want to swing a warhammer or a giant mace, I want a sword. So what's up, Psychotic Mongoose over on YouTube? Methinks of you as sad, he thinks, why are you all even here? What's up, Kent? Circumvent R. Interesting name. Circumvent R. Is that how you say it? Irresponsible Ghost says, Epic Mike, have you seen the movie The Secret Life of Walter Mitty? I have. I love that movie. I think it's a really, really, really great movie. I think it's very profound and very thought-provoking, and I really enjoyed it. So, and it's one of the few movies I thought Sean Penn did a good job in, because Sean Penn's kind of an asshole. That's not true. He also did a good job in oh my God, what is the name of that movie? Sean Penn played a gangster in a movie with, was it Chris Pine? And Anthony Mackie was in it too. He played like a gangster, and his girlfriend was his girlfriend in the movie was Emma Stone. Fuck. I'm gonna look it up. Hold on. Let me pull up his Sean Penn's filmography. I wish I remember the name of it. I know somebody in chat probably knows the name of it. There was a Johnny Depp movie as well that Johnny Depp did called Black Mass, where he played like a fucking gangster, and that was really cool too. God, what is the name of that fucking movie? Hold on, let me look. Let me see here. Gangster Squad. It was really fucking simple. Yeah, Gangster Squad, and it was Ryan Gosling Had Josh Brolin, Ryan Gosling, Sean Penn, Nick Nolte, Emma Stone, and Anthony Mackie in it. And oh yeah, Michael Pena was in it too for some fucking reason. I don't know why. And I enjoyed the movie for what it was. It's not great, but I just remember Sean Penn being the bad guy in that movie. So, I don't normally like Sean Penn in anything that I watch him in. So, play more fart sounds. I got you. Legendary Scrub for 5. Says, hail and God bless Meek. Long live Meek. May he rule with a just iron fist. Praise be to the Meek police and all loyalist patriots. Thank you, Legendary Scrub. That's fucking wild. Grego says, Mike likes to cream. Oh no, bro. It's not what I was trying to say. Oh my god, dude. That's not what I was trying to fucking say. My favorite Christmas movies are It's a Wonderful Life, Muppet Christmas Carol, and of course Batman Returns and Die Hard. That's a good fucking list. My number one favorite Christmas movie is A Muppet Christmas Carol. It hands down. But It's a Wonderful Life is really good. I didn't watch that until like years ago. Like I hadn't watched it. I've been avoiding it, but I did finally watch it and it was really good. I definitely get why people love that movie. It is a phenomenal movie, and it is. I agree. I think it was Matthew Marsden that posted about that. It is one of the best movies of all time. Like it is up there. Just watch Jingle All the Way tonight. Yeah, I gotta make my kids watch that at some point. They haven't got there yet. Nuclear says he ignores us. It's fine. I'm not ignoring anybody. Hold on. I'm like trying to catch up with chat here. The original or Batman the Animated Series Batmobile is awesome. I saw they made the Keaton Batmobile in 1/6 scale, and it's awesome. I want it, but it's like $1,000. That's expensive, man. That's really cool though. Kent Circumvent. Y'all are sad if you listen to Epic Mike. Don, you have a life. Well, I mean, you couldn't spell don't, and you're here in my chat, I guess. I don't know. That's kind of weird. But good for you, man. What game franchise would you like to see have a fantastic return? Knights of the Republic. I don't want a Knights of the Republic 1 remake unless they're just gonna fucking remake it with better graphics and leave the story alone and leave the gameplay as it is. Because I think they were gonna try to go for a remake, like a rebirth kind of shit. I think they were gonna change the story with the remake. And obviously that wasn't going to go over well. But if they were just going to remake Knights of the Republic 1, Knights of the Republic 2, and actually complete the game, I would love it if they remade Knights of the Republic 2 and restored the cut content that was out of it and actually like finish the game up. So some of the shit that was cut out, some of the extra dialogue, extra conversations, extra missions, and all that shit was restored into the game, and then culminate that with a Knights of the Republic 3 game. I would be so fucking excited. Knights of the Republic 3 game where you're fighting like ancient Sith Lords or some kind of threat from the Outer Rim would be so fucking rad. Like, you know, and maybe even like teaming up with and or interspersing playing between, because if you did it now and you remade them, you could kind of pull a Mass Effect, I think, and actually have like your choices and stuff like that carry over to the next game. Because in the first, you know, in the second Knights of the Republic 2, you can kind of briefly talk about Revan and the choices he made and all of that stuff. And that's based on the choices you made in the first game. But I would love it for it kind of to carry over and affect some of the choices and stories leading into the third game where you're dealing with like this massive threat and Revan being in the Outer Rim trying to gather support and trying to gather strength to fight this ancient threat that's coming. That would have been so cool. Yeah, so yeah, if I had to pick, Knights of the Republic would be the one that I would love to see done well. I would also love a Sid Meier's Pirates too. Sid Meier's Pirates is like one of the best pirate games ever made. And I would love a Sid Meier's Pirates 2 with like updated graphics and an updated engine and just more shit to explore and do. There's like a bunch of shit in that game. Like you could fight other pirates and you could be in the different ages of piracy. You could be in like the dawn of piracy. You could be in the golden age of piracy. You could be in the twilight years of piracy. There's different like times in between that. You get to pick what faction you want to work for, whether it's the Dutch or the English, the Spanish. You have to respect their alliances because you can get in trouble for that. Dude, there was so many things in that game. You can vie for land. Like if you go to like England and you work in England or whatever and do well, you can get like promoted as a privateer and get more and more like land parcels. And if you get enough wealth gathered up, you can marry like the governor's daughter and shit like that. Dude, it was wild. Those were really fucking fun games. You can get a fleet of ships, like instead of just sinking all the ships, you could eventually capture ships and then make them part of your fleet. You can have up to like 4 ships that were part of your fleet as well, dude. It was rad. By the time Mike reads this, it has been 100 years. Welcome, Mike, to the future. Oh my gosh, that's wild. All right, let me see here. Mike likes thick and creamy eggnog. I didn't. That's not. Does anyone watch Violet Night with David Harbour? That's also a great Christmas movie. Violet Night is good. And shout out to Mr. Rough Night, Mrs. Rough Night for recommending that to me. Dude, that movie was so fucking funny and entertaining. I didn't think I was gonna like it. It's obviously like a cheesy, shitty B movie, but learning about like the lore, because like it just seems like, oh, Santa's like a fucking like angry Santa guy that wants to fight and kill gangsters or like kill these like gangster people holding his family hostage. But there's actually more to it. He's like an ancient like Viking. Like he was like an ancient Viking who was given the role of Santa Claus. Like he took on the mantle of Santa Claus as like a punishment. And so he's like spreading Christmas cheer like as penitence for his crimes or whatever. It's pretty wild. So I actually really enjoyed that movie. So somebody said, hold on, Horny Elf had a special request. We found a dope coconut milk eggnog one year. It was so damn good. Never found it again. Oh man. Mike says we have sub pumps in our basement. Sump pumps. Oh my god, dude. If you know, oh my god, that's not what I meant. Oh my gosh, dude. You guys are fucking killing me right now. Well, I already found one disappointing almond milk this year. All he did is dirty. One decent one is a constant search. Might just have to make my own for him. There you go. Massive rip dude wields massive sword. That's the winning combination. Nini says you have a favorite Christmas movie. Muppet Christmas Carol is my favorite for sure. Hold on, let me see if I can catch up. Carlito's Way was really good with Al Pacino and Sean Penn. I've never seen that. Can I do all the fart noises at once? Hold on. Can I do all the fart noises at once? All right, let me see if I can do that. Hold on, because there's one that's not by the other ones. There's this one, and I can do the 3 here. Here. Bam. Hi, Mike. Enjoying the stream. Tough game for the Lion today. Yeah, it was a bummer. It was a bummer. I like that they almost came back at the end and won it. But the NFL is gonna fucking throw Dan Campbell under the bus for this, and they're gonna tear this team apart, and they're gonna be like, "We always knew the Lions weren't that good. We always knew it was inevitable this Lions team was gonna get exposed." I think that shit's embarrassing. So, Giggity says, I nearly forgot to hit the like button. That would have been a $50 mistake. I don't charge people for not hitting the like button, dude. No, there's another Depp one where he's in the 50s. That's not Black Mass. There's another one. Interesting. Rabnats had it. Gangster Squad. Scott Bill says, I am Sam. Oh my God, dude. You were thinking of Public Enemy. Gotcha. Why are you gay? I don't know, man. My favorite adaptation of A Christmas Carol. Yeah. There's some other good Christmas, holy fucks, it's up, Mike. Why you be farting? I don't know, man. I just be shitting and farting. Mike is great at reading chats. I try to be. Best Christmas movie is The Iron Giant. You cannot change my mind. I'd never thought of that as a Christmas movie, but I do love The Iron Giant. It's one of the best animated films of all time. Frank Capra movies in general hold a great place in my heart. Dude was a legend that led to the careers of many like Barbara Stanwyck and even James Stewart. Well, there you go, man. I respect it. Bring back Bad Company. Dude, Bad Company. Those were some fucking great games. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Back in the day, for a little while, I walked away from Call of Duty and was playing not Bad Company, but I was playing it might have been Bad Company 2. I think I was playing Bad Company 2 or something. I was playing like a lot of alternative first-person shooters. So yeah. KOTOR with girl bosses, that's kind of what I was concerned about. I don't want current Obsidian close to KOTOR. Luckily, I think Saber is the one that has the rights to it now. Yeah, and they were going to do that remake, and it just, it just didn't happen, which I'm very thankful for. Eclipse looks so cool, but now it's just like a trailer that never even happened, right? I don't know anything about Star Wars Eclipse. I don't know if that project is still alive or not. And it's like, why release a trailer 10 years out if you're not going to make anything? Unless it ended up being another project that we didn't know about. Yeah, nothing since September 2003. Oh shit, interesting. So the person responsible for the script of Star Wars Eclipse has left the studio. Gotcha. So it sounds like the person that was responsible for the script left the studio. So that's not good. Interesting. Let me see here. The perfect world, more KOTOR would be great. Can't trust the new game developers to do it right. That's very true. Yes, an actual graphic update with all the cut content for the original be restored. 100% I'd buy. Yeah, me too, man. Sid Meier's Pirates doesn't get enough love. I agree, Lord Botha. Dude, I respect that. Give KOTOR 1 and 2 combats engine. Add a few planets with no effect to the story. KOTOR 2 just finished it. Love that series so damn much. Yeah, man. I just was worried because they were talking about making it a action-oriented combat system. I like the turn-based, more like pause-based system. I like the way that it played. I like that it used a D&D setting, in like polyhedral dice rolling to decide rolls and decide the outcome of rolls. I thought they added an interesting like little flair to the combat system that we just don't get in a lot of stories and stuff. So I would have really enjoyed that a lot. Ask Rock to make an overhauled third game. Been asking to make overhauled games or revolutionary ideas for games, and he comes up with generic story stuff, but it nails mechanics in my opinion. Interesting. I'll have to check it out and look into Grok and see. I did my friend and I responded it was fantastic. Well, there we go. Oh, I did my friend. Oh, there you go. You guys are writing poetry. That's cute. I'd love to see a Star Wars Republic Commando get a remake. That would be rad. Maybe a sequel to it as well, man. That would be so fucking cool. Hi, Emily. Welcome in. Emily Kruger's in chat. Appreciate that. I'm having black coffee. Well, you know what? If you're going to drink coffee, just drink it black. You know? You can have it in any other color you want, as long as it's in black. All right. Okay. Breeze's Comics and Collectible. Oh, good to see you, man. Says Meek, I'm off work until January 6th, playing lots of video games and watching lots of anime, almost done with Dragon Ball Super. I respect that, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, we're almost done with Dragon Ball Z. We're about to hit the Buu Saga. Me and my son are about to watch Buu Saga. And then we're gonna watch Super because I think he's really excited about it. I actually just got Dragon Ball Xenoverse. It was on sale, like really fucking cheap. And so I grabbed that to play with him because he's never played it before and he fucking loves it. So I'll probably get him some more Dragon Ball Z games down the line. But for now, I think he was really excited to be able to make his own character. So Wreck-It Reynolds says, "Hail Afrocast." What's going on, man? Appreciate you being here. I love eggnog and coffee. Interesting. Winter Wonderland Ferguson says, Mike was talking about how important it is to keep with the past and the present. Very relevant to where Mike is in chat and trying to keep up with modern chat. That's wild. Fucking hell, bro. I was letting my dog out. I could have sworn that I heard Mike say he likes Beardo's creamy eggnog. It's not what I was saying. It's not what I was saying. I don't like Beardo's creamy anything.
You just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because
ripping Christmas movies is the special skill. That would be kind of fun to do, though. It'd be fun to like watch some shitty Christmas movies and do like a mystery science theater kind of style thing. That'd be kind of great. Agent Orange, have a good night, buddy. I appreciate you. What's up, Remio Specs? Spez? Remio Spez says, "Echoy." What's going on? False. This is a new era of Lions teams. I agree with you, bro. I don't think they're going back, but I think the NFL wants to tear them apart right now and call them fake. Call Dan Campbell fake. And I'm like, this team wouldn't be where it was without Dan Campbell. So B-Man says, it's been so long, not sure if Epic Mike read my welcome to the 100 years in the future. I did. I actually did read that chat. So he only charges for subs and chats. Oh my God. Can you pay me for hitting the like button? I no. Mike, are you drinking milk out of the bottle? No, this is water. This is fucking water. Look, it's even a distilled water jug. Okay. It's not distilled water. I filled that up, but I used to have a water jug and then I lost, or it broke. And so I haven't had it. So I've been drinking out of glasses like a fucking animal, like some kind of fucking backwater, like, you know, Stone Age fucking criminal or some shit. Drinking out of glasses of water, refilling my cans, refilling my energy drink and Celsius cans with water so I can just get a daily intake of water because I didn't have my fucking jug. It was awful. Like, it was terrible. I'm like, how do you guys live like this? I'm like, oh, look at that. A glass of water. Drink it. Oh, look at that. It's all gone. Now what do I fucking do with my life? Now where do I go? What if I want water again right away? I have to go to the fucking sink and refill it like a fucking pleb? No, give me the jug or give me death. Okay? And now we have the jug of water again. The jug is returned. Meek isn't reading my member chat because I didn't give him the $50. That's not true. I read it. Should I mention my favorite Christmas movie? It's gonna suck hard. No, mention it, Quantum. I like to put a little milk in my coffee. There you go. Craig in the morning for 5. What's going on, Craig? Good to see you, man. Says, hail Overlord, confirming the mission to kneecap that guy who didn't like the button is done. You didn't say which knee, so I broke them both. Oh my God, dude. Irresponsible Ghost says based for that chat. Oh my gosh. Another underrated Christmas Carol is The Stingiest Man in Town by Rankin Bass. It's classified as an anime. Interesting. That's kind of cool. Nick, you know you have to drop a few of those farts while Jay is talking next stream. You're on with him. I have to figure out how to make it come through my soundboard correctly, but I would definitely like to. So, I liked I'll Be Home for Christmas. Nice. Praise be to the Meekrit Police. There's no Meekrit Police. There's no such thing. Carnal says, curious of your thoughts on Film Threat's recent interview with Justin Bateman and on the dangers of AI in film. I have not watched all of it, but Justine is awesome. And Film Threat obviously does great interviews. I have to finish the interview. I definitely have thoughts about AI and where it could potentially take us and when it comes down to filmmaking. I think that studios are going to walk away with the wrong idea, and a lot of people are going to walk away with the wrong idea for AI and what it should be utilized for. I think that it could be a useful tool for filmmaking and bridging the gap for independent filmmakers to really up their game and up their production quality for a very little bit or a very small amount of money. But I also think that if you're not careful, you over rely on it like other studios have done with CGI in the past and stuff like that, and then it'll just ring hollow. Instead of actually being something that's moving and riveting and entertaining to mass audiences. So I have to finish the interview though. Are you as pissed at the cancellation of the game Scalebound? It was years ago. I don't know if I've ever heard of Scalebound. That sounds familiar, but I don't know anything about Scalebound. Let me pull this up. Scalebound. Oh, I do remember this game. Interesting. Well, there's actually a couple smaller independent games right now that are dragon based and Dragon Rider based that are going to be coming out soon. Well, maybe they can make up for that, but interesting. All right, let me see here. All right, I'm gonna try to catch up really quickly. I want a Star Wars horror survival game. That would be rad. Like Death Troopers. That would be a really fun one. Fucking Die Hard. It's Die Hard. I don't care if people want to admit it's a Christmas movie. Music offers decoration. Tell me otherwise. Well, there you go, man. Listen, I agree. Die Hard's a Christmas movie, so I agree. It. One thing I appreciate about being one of Meek's many enforcers that he offers us a lot of operational latitude. Oh my god. Mr. Magoo. I've seen Mr. Magoo, The Underdog Show. I don't know that one. I know Rocky and Bullwinkle, Fractured Fairy Tale, The World of Commander McBride. I don't know some of those. Interesting. On the topic of cut content, can Bethesda fucking not? Fuck Bethesda, bro. It's a fucking awful company right now, bro. Same with hey, VJ the Vigilant Guitarist. Have a good night, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, this is like a little news, and I'm not trying to do a news story, but I thought it was interesting. Sony just announced that or it came out, they didn't even announce it. It came out that Sony didn't have any restrictions on Spider-Man and making Spider-Man appear in their movies, their Spider-Verse movies. In fact, they could have had Tom Holland Spider-Man appear in any of those films, but they didn't want to because they didn't want audiences to be confused as to why Tom Holland was appearing in a non-MCU related role. So instead of casting a new Spider-Man or bringing back Andrew Garfield or bringing back Tobey Maguire, they just chose to say, fuck it. We're just not going to have Spider-Man in any of these movies, and we're going to make Morbius and Madam Web. What the fuck? Sony fucking hates making money, bro. Boo Saga is legit my favorite. That's awesome, dude. There's a CGI Christmas Carol Jim Carrey. From what I remember, it's way darker and creepy. Yeah, my daughter really likes that one, and she really wants to watch that. So, Ms. Roughnine, I'm a 6 foot, 250 pound mad Scotsman who doesn't worry about OSU goofs. The giant turd dressed in a tube sock they use for a mascot. Interesting. Twinkles and Chilla Skitters in the chat says Mike likes Beardo's creamy what? Oh my god. That's crazy. Alright, we are gonna get close to wrapping it up. We're about to hit the 2-hour mark. I wasn't gonna do a super long stream tonight. I just wanted to stream because I missed you guys, so trying to catch up on that. We are gonna be streaming tomorrow. As well before gaming. Tomorrow night, based on what I've heard, it could be Mario Kart's making its triumphant return on Geeks and Gamers Plays. But we'll see. I'm not sure yet. You know, we'll see what happens. But yeah. Renaissance Boomer says the football team sucks again. The volleyball team should be in there for another championship. Wish I could get access to shoot some photos at a match. Jeez, dude. It was made by it even made the Ghost of Christmas Past present really creepy somehow is Robert Zemeckis. That sounds about right. All right, Ellie Dragonfly for a Canadian $2.79. Here we go. Says, hey Mike, hope you are good. Have a Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You know what? We'll play some Christmas sounds there.
Stay cool, bird boy.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
We don't want to. We're not using the music there, and we'll do this one. Thank you so much, Ellie Dragonfly. I appreciate it. Yep, no Secret Police are definitely not going to break my paws if I do everything that they say. Oh my gosh, objectively a cat. Oh my gosh. Have you ever played Dark Souls? I played the first Dark Souls and I did not like it and did not care for the game. And then I played Elden Ring and went, fuck, I have to go back and play all the Dark Souls games at some point. The main one that I really want to, the main two I really want to play Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, and Bloodborne. Those are the two games that I really fucking want to play from the Soul series. The Dark Souls games themselves, I could kind of give or take. I loved Elden Ring. I'm super looking forward to the co-op Elden Ring game as well coming out. Let's see here. Seems like the entertainment industry has a tendency to use what is a useful tool and then make it the useful tool to be used each and every other pass. Yes, that's 100% true. Ooh, Star Wars Zombies. Imagine the gameplay like Call of Duty Zombies. It's too perfect a game structure for it, not gonna lie. Yeah, and those zombies fuck you up bad in the Star Wars one. And if I remember correctly, they fucked up Darth Vader. Thank you, Shadow Frogs, for the poem. Oh, that's so sweet. Another Sony Marvel stupid decision. 100%, man. I blame Avi Arad. Guinea Pig with a fanny pack for 10. It says Midwestern Supremacy leaving an epic legacy. I have to get the beats for some of these. Midwestern Supremacy leaving an epic legacy. The fro beats the woes woven by insanity. We've become the grift, whole but with splits, fractured fortitude, fostering an epic Christmas. Hail Meek and chat. I respect it. Fractured fortitude, fostering an epic Xmas. I actually like epic Xmas. That sounds kind of rad. Thank you, Guinea Pig with a fanny pack. That's fucking awesome. I know I'll make Sundays and never put the cherry on top. That's no Spider-Man and Spider-Verse movie of any kind. Stupid. Yeah, that it just sells that Sony doesn't know what the fuck they're doing, and it's fucking awful. And I'm all caught up with chat. Hell yeah. Christmas presents nightmarish in the Jim Carrey Christmas Carol. It includes ignorance and want to. Two poor children who are the result of men like Scrooge not sharing their money. Well, yeah, they were in the books as well. Yeah, when he pulls like his coat apart, there's like the two children on each of his legs. Yeah. Time to lay down and worry about Margaret. Maybe get some sleep. Dude, that's a good idea. Getting sleep is always good. Imagine Avi Arad and Amy Pascal fighting like cats and dogs. Yeah, I can see that as well. It's fucking terrible, man. They're so fucking stupid over at Sony, and they deserve to lose money because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Wiley Dave over on Kick, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, bro. Artie Hernandez's lies were being ignored. No, I wish I could have seen the chat. N24N says, I like your hair. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right, guys, I think we're going to call it there. We're caught up with the chat. That was a fun talk, a fun conversation. There's always more that can be talked about, but we're at the 2 hour mark, just about the 2 hour mark. And I am getting very fucking tired. But we're going to plan on tomorrow doing a stream during the day. I'm going to start trying to do like day streams for me. I know I've said that before, but now I have a little bit more of a functional schedule. So I'm going to try to start doing day streams for a little while. Maybe streaming some games that I haven't streamed, like Path of Exile and some of those games. And then we have Geeks and Gamers game in the evening. And then Tuesday night, we have Tuesday night's main event at 6 p.m. Eastern. And then right after that, like usually within like 30 minutes, I do the Tuesday night cooldown, which is just us hanging out and talking about that stream that we just had, and then just talking about other news that maybe we didn't get to. So yeah, guys, I appreciate the hell out of you. It's almost 1 a.m. where I'm at, so I'm gonna get some sleep. But guys, I appreciate you. Oh no, my nerdy home. Steph pops in the chat. I'm sorry, I forgot my weekly offering. Please don't hurt my family. Listen, the only thing that hurts Steph is that I didn't get to hang out with Pebbles in our D&D game, but that was on a Rudai because he canceled the whole game. So no, Steph, I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys a lot. Watch Doom Prophecy as a trip. I love it because I'm a fan of the books, the original series by Frank Herbert. Hell yeah. Well, I'm going to check out Secret Level first, and then try to watch all of Secret Level Part 1 and all of Secret Level Part 2. And then I can give kind of a comprehensive review of both of those. But guys, yeah, I appreciate you. I'm going to get going. Go check out somebody on stream that's streaming. Go show some love to them. Let them know I sent you. And I appreciate the hell out of you guys. Yeah. Thank you so much. And I'll, yeah, talk to you guys very soon. I think so. Yeah, I'll talk to you soon.